Good morning, students. Last class we discussed oxidation number and some of the rule to write the oxidation number of the compound. See, hydrogen oxidation number 1, oxygen minus 2, carbon plus 4, chlorine, bromine, iodine minus 1, all elementary state of the element 0, alkali metal plus 1, alkaline earth metal plus 2, hydrides, hydrogen in hydrides minus 1, sum of the oxidation number is given. Now we are going to find the oxidation number of oxygen in water. H2 is the neutral molecule, so there is no charge on the water. So that is the 2 atom of hydrogen plus we are going to calculate the oxygen. So we are giving X. That is the neutral molecule. So 0. So the oxidation number of hydrogen plus 1. So now we are going to calculate oxygen. So X equal to 0. So 2 plus X equal to 0. X equal to minus 2. The oxidation number of oxygen in H2O is minus 2. Second one, hydrogen peroxide. Find out the oxidation number of oxygen in peroxide. So this is a neutral molecule, so there is no charge on the molecule. So 2 atom of hydrogen and we are going to calculate the oxidation number of oxygen. So we are taking as a X. That is the 2 atom of oxygen. So 2X equal to, that is a neutral molecule, 0. So the oxidation number of hydrogen plus 1 plus 2X equal to 0. So 2 plus 2X equal to 0. 2X equal to plus 2 equal, come to equal that side, minus 2. So X equal to minus 2 divided by 2. X equal to minus 1. Third one, sulfuric acid. Find out the oxidation number of sulfur in sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is a neutral, so there is no charge on the sulfuric acid. There is a 2 atom of hydrogen. Now we are going to calculate the S. So we are giving S as a X plus 4 atom of oxygen. What is the oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2. That is a neutral molecule, so it is equal to 0. So 2 into oxidation number of hydrogen plus 1 plus X minus plus into minus minus 4 into 2 8 equal to 0. So 2 plus X minus 8 equal to 0 plus 2 minus 8, subtract the minus 8 plus 2 equal to minus 6 equal to 0. X equal to plus 6. Oxidation number of sulfur in sulfuric acid is plus 6. The fourth one, chromate ion. So there is a charge on the chromate ion. Now we are going to calculate oxidation number of chromium in chromate ion. So chromium as a X, that is the 2 atom. So 2 into X plus that is the 7 atom of oxygen. So 7 into oxygen, that is the charge on the molecule. So minus 2. So 2X plus what is the oxidation number of oxygen? Minus 2 equal to minus 2. So 2X plus into minus minus 7 into 2 14 equal to minus 2. So 2X equal to minus 14 equal that, come to equal that side. So minus 2 plus 14, 2X equal to 12. X equal to 12 divided by 2, x equal to 6. So the oxidation number of chromium in chromate ion is 6. The fifth one, CH2F2. So calculate the oxidation number of carbon. So C as a X, because we are going to calculate the oxidation number of carbon. Then 2 atom of hydrogen plus 2 atom of fluorine, that is a neutral molecule, so equal to 0. So X plus 2 into, what is the oxidation number of hydrogen? Plus 1, plus 2 into fluorine, what is the oxidation number of fluorine? Minus 1, equal to 0. So X plus 2 minus 2 equal to 0. X plus 0 equal to 0, X equal to 0. In carbon, oxidation number is 0 from the molecule. Next one, calculate the oxidation number of sulfur in sulfur dioxide. X as a X plus 2 atom of oxygen, that is a neutral one, so equal to 0. So X plus 2 into oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2 equal to 0. X minus 4 equal to 0. X equal to minus 2 equal, come to equal that side, plus 4. So the oxidation number of sulfur in sulfate, oxidation number of sulfur in sulfur dioxide is plus 4. Find out the oxidation number of H3PO4, second one, K2Cr2O7, third one, Na2O, fourth one, Na2O2, fifth one, KO2, sixth one, S4O6, 2 minus, seventh one, KMnO4. So we are going to find out one by one. So first one is H3PO4. Find out the oxidation number of phosphorus in phosphoric acid. So 3 atom of hydrogen, P as a X, plus, because we are going to find out the phosphorus, oxidation number of phosphorus, so P as a X. That is the 4 atom of oxygen. There is a neutral molecule, so it is equal to 0. So 3 into oxidation number of hydrogen is plus 1 plus X, plus 4 into oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2 equal to 0. 3 plus X minus 8 equal to 0. 3 So 8 minus 3 equal to minus 5 plus X equal to 0, X equal to plus 5. The oxidation number of phosphorus in phosphoric acid is plus 5. The second one, K2Cr2O7. So this is a neutral molecule. So 2 atom of potassium. Now we are going to calculate. Next we are going to calculate the oxidation number of chromium. So that is the 2 atom of potassium plus chromium as a X. That is the 2 atom of chromium. So 2X plus 7 atom of oxygen. That is a neutral molecule. So it is equal to 0. Oxidation number of potassium is plus 1 because this is alkali metal, plus 2x plus 7 into oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2 equal to 0. So 2 plus 2x minus 14 equal to 0. So 14 minus 2, 2x minus 12 equal to 0. So 2x equal to plus 12, x equal to 12 divided by 2. So x equal to plus 6. Oxidation number of chromium in potassium dichromate is plus 6. The third one is Na2O. Calculate the oxidation number of sodium. So the sodium has a x. There is a 2 atom of sodium. So 2x plus 1 atom of oxygen is equal to, that is a neutral molecule. So it is equal to 0. So 2x plus 1 into oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2 equal to 0. 2x minus 2 equal to 0. 2x equal to plus 2. X equal to 2 by 2. X equal to plus 1. The fourth one, peroxide Na2O2. So find out the oxidation number of oxygen in Na2O2. So 2 atom of sodium plus oxygen as a X. So 2 into X equal to, that is a neutral molecule, so 0. What is the oxidation number of sodium? 1 plus 2x equal to 0. So 2 plus 2x equal to 0. 2x equal to minus 2. So x equal to minus 2 divided by 2, x equal to minus 1. So the oxidation number of oxygen peroxide minus 1. Next, fifth one, KO2. Calculate the oxidation number of oxygen in KO2. So K, that is a 1 atom of potassium plus 2 atom of oxygen. Oxygen has a X, that is the 2 atom of oxygen. So 2X, that is a neutral molecule, so equal to 0. So the oxidation number of potassium is plus 1. And then 2x equal to 0. 1 plus 2x equal to 0. 2x equal to minus 1. X equal to minus 1 divided by the oxidation number. It comes to fraction value. The next one. The next one is 6. S4O6 2 minus. Calculate the oxidation number of sulfur in S4O6 2 minus. So now we are going to calculate oxidation number of sulfur. So sulfur has a X. That is a 4 atom of sulfur, so 4x plus 6 atom of oxygen. That is the charged species. So what is the charge of the molecule? Minus 2. So 4x plus 6 into, what is the oxidation number of oxygen? Minus 2 equal to minus 2. 4x minus 12 equal to minus 2. So 4x equal to minus 2 plus 12. 4x equal to 10. So x equal to 10 divided by 4. So this is also fraction value. So x equal to 2.5. The oxidation number of sulfur in S4O6 2 minus is 2.5. The last one is potassium. So now we are going to learn the new topic, redox reaction in the term of oxidation number. Already know what is oxidation number. Oxidation number is the imaginary charge left on the atom when all other atom of the compound have been removed in their usual oxidation state that are assigned according to the set of the rule. So now we are going to see redox reactions in the terms of oxidation number. So what is redox reactions? The redox reaction is the reduction reactions in which both oxidation and reduction take place simultaneously. So during redox reaction, the oxidation number of element changes. The reaction in which oxidation number of the element increases is called oxidation. A reaction in which its a decrease is called reduction. Oxidation means, already know the oxidation. Oxidation means addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen and loss of electron. The oxidation in the term of oxidation number. So increase the oxidation number. If it is increase the oxidation number, that is oxidation. If it is decrease the oxidation number, that is called a reduction process. What is oxidizing agent? Gain of electron. The second one, itself it's reduced. The next one is reducing agent. Loss of electron. Itself it's oxidized. In this reaction, we are going to find out which one is oxidized, which one is reduced, which one is oxidizing agent, which one is reducing agent. 2 K1O4 plus 10 FeSO4 plus 8 H2SO4, it gives K2SO4 plus M1SO4 plus 5 Fe2SO4 thrice plus 8 H2O. So first we are going to find out the oxidation number. The first compound, potassium permanganate, calculate the oxidation number of M1. So we have to calculate only change in oxidation number, otherwise don't calculate the oxidation number. Okay, so there is no change in potassium, there is no change in the potassium. Okay, potassium oxidation number anywhere +1. Okay, so first K1O4, already know. Then oxidation number of potassium +1. So X as the manganese plus 4 into oxidation number of oxygen is -2 plus 1 plus X minus 8 equal to 0. That is a neutral molecule. So the X minus 7 equal to 0, X equal to +7. So the manganese oxidation number +7. So there is no change in oxygen. Okay, only M1 is change the oxidation number. Okay, see where is the M1 in the product side? That is the M1. So calculate the oxidation number of M1 in the M1SO4. Mn as X plus sulfur is plus 6. That is the one atom of sulfur. So 1 into 6 equal to 6 plus 4 into oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2. That is the neutral molecule equal to 0. So X plus 6 plus 8 equal to 0. X so X plus 6 minus 8 equal to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0. X equal to plus 2. So the oxidation number of Mn in MnSO4 is plus 2. There is no change in sulfate ion. So only the minus 2. Anywhere there is no change in the sulfate ion oxidation number. Okay. Don't calculate the oxidation number of sulfate. Next, reactant side. Calculate the oxidation number of ion. FeSO4. Oxidation number of, find out the oxidation number of Fe. X plus 6 plus 4 into minus 2 equal to 0. That is a neutral molecule. X plus 6 minus 8 equal to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0. X equal to plus 2. So the oxidation number of ion is plus 2. What is the ion in the product side? Is here. So calculate the oxidation number of Fe2, Fe from the Fe2SO4 tries. Fe2SO4 tries. SO4, the oxidation number of SO4 is minus 2. So Fe as a X, that is the 2 atom, 2X plus, that is the 3 molecule of SO4. So 3 into minus 2 equal to, that is a neutral molecule, so equal to 0. 2x minus 6 equal to 0. 2x equal to plus 6. X equal to 6 by 2. X equal to plus 3. So the oxidation number of Fe from the Fe2SO4 is plus 3. So see the reaction. Mn is plus 7 is changed to plus 2. So increase or decrease? A decrease. I already told you decrease in oxidation number is reduction. So Mn is reduced. That is decrease. Next ion is plus 2 to plus 3. That is increase the oxidation number. So what is increasing oxidation number? Increase the oxidation number is oxidation. So ion is oxidized. In this reaction, manganese in potassium permanganate favor the oxidation of ferrous sulfate into ferric sulfate. So by gaining electron and thereby gets reduced. Such a reagent is called a oxidizing agent or oxidant. So the reagent which facilitate reduction by the releasing electron and get oxidized, called reducing agent. The next we are going to the type of reaction. There is the 5 types of redox reaction. One is the combination reaction. Second one, decomposition. Third one, displacement. Displacement can be further classified into 2 types. One is metal displacement, another one is non-metal displacement. The fourth one, this proportionation reactions or auto redox reaction. The last one is competitive electron transfer reaction. The first one is combination. Combination is nothing but the redox reaction in which two substances are combined. The combination is nothing but in this redox reactions in which two substances combine to form a single compound are called a combination reaction. For example, carbon react with carbon dioxide to form a carbon react with oxygen to form a carbon dioxide. How it is redox reaction? So, as usual, we are going to calculate oxidation number of carbon. This is elementary state, so the oxidation number is 0. This is also elementary state, the oxidation number is 0. Now we are going to calculate the oxidation number of carbon in carbon dioxide. So x plus 2 into minus 2 equal to 0. X minus 4 equal to 0, x equal to plus 4. So oxidation number of carbon in carbon dioxide plus 4. Next one, calculate the oxygen in carbon. So plus 4 plus 2 into x equal to 0, 2x equal to minus 4, x equal to 4 divided by 2, x equal to minus 2. So oxidation number of oxygen in carbon dioxide is minus 2. So this 0 to 4, the carbon change the oxidation state, 0 to plus 4, increase the oxidation number. So oxidation, carbon is oxidized. The next one is 0 to minus 2, decrease. Oxygen is the decrease the oxidation number, so it is reduction process. So oxygen is reduced. The second one is the decomposition reaction. In redox reaction, in which a compound break down into the two or more components are called a decomposition reaction. These reactions are opposite to combination reaction. Combination means two or more substances combine together to form a molecule. But decomposition is breakdown into the two or more compound. For example, 2 KClO3, it gives 2 KCl, 2 KCl plus 3 O2. Now we are going to calculate oxidation number of chlorine and oxygen. We don't calculate the oxidation number of potassium because potassium there is no change in oxidation number. Okay, oxidation number of potassium anywhere is plus 1. So potassium oxidation number plus 1. Oxidation number of potassium is plus 1. Chlorine, we are going to calculate the oxidation number of chlorine. So chlorine as Ix plus 3 into minus 2 equal to 0. 1 plus x minus 6 equal to 0. X minus 5 equal to 0. X equal to plus 5. So the oxidation number of chlorine in chlorate plus 5. The next oxygen in chlorate plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 into x equal to 0. So 6 plus 3x equal to 0. 3x equal to minus 6. 3x equal to minus 6, x equal to minus 6 divided by 3, x equal to minus 2. The oxidation number of oxygen chloride is minus 2. So the next one is calculate the oxidation number of chlorine in potassium chloride. So oxidation number of potassium is plus 1 plus x equal to 0. So x equal to minus 1. Then calculate the oxidation number of oxygen. So this is the elementary state. So 0. So the chlorine plus 5 to minus 1. So decrease. Plus 5 to minus 1 is decrease. So decrease means this reduction process. So chlorine is reduced. The next one is oxygen. Minus 2 to 0. Increase is oxidation process. It is oxidized. The third one is displacement reaction. What is displacement? Displacement is the atom or set of atom is displaced by another atom in a molecule. That is called a displacement reaction. So in this redox reaction, an ion or atom in a compound is replaced by an ion or atom of another element are called a displacement reaction. So the further can be classified in two types, the metal displacement, another one is the non-metal displacement. So what is metal displacement? So what is metal displacement? A metal displaced by another metal is called a metal displacement. For example, I am going to take a copper sulfate solution in the beaker. That is the copper sulfate solution. So color of the copper solution is blue color. Next I am going to put the metal, zinc metal strip. So observe the solution. The intensity of blue color of the solution slowly reduced and finally disappear. Because of the reason zinc metal strip become coated with brownish metallic copper. This is due to the following metal displacement. Actually, the zinc is displaced the copper from the copper sulfate solution. So the reaction is copper sulfate is reacted with the zinc to form a copper and certain SO4. Actually, the zinc is displaced the copper from the copper sulfate solution. In this displacement reaction, certain CuSO4, it gives certain SO4 plus Cu. Copper sulfate is an electrolyte. Electrolyte is nothing but the salt of copper sulfate dissolved in some quantity of water. Electrolyte is dissociated into Cu2 plus SO4 2 minus. But zinc is neutral. The zinc loss of electron. This is the property of zinc. In ionic reaction, Ec10 plus Cu2 plus. It gives, actually zinc is the loss of electron. Zinc loss of 2 electron. The 2 electron gained by copper. The copper become a copper ion become a copper atom. Then zinc atom is become a zinc ion. So zinc is loss of electron. That is the 2 electron lost from the zinc atom. So the 2 electron gained by copper ion, it become a copper atom. Then loss of 2 electron become a Ec2 plus. So Ec10, it gives Ec2 plus 2 electron. This is oxidation process. Copper accept 2 electron, copper ion accept 2 electron, it gives Cu. This is reduction. Because this is the loss of electron, is oxidation, gain of electron, this is the reduction process. So overall reaction, the overall reaction, Ec10 it gives Ec2 plus 2E minus, Cu2 plus 2E minus, it gives Cu. 2 electron cancel. So Ec10 plus Cu2 plus, it gives Ec2 plus Cu. So this is the displacement. So the zinc displaces the copper from the copper sulfate solution. The next one is the non-metal displacement. A metal displaced by non-metal, that is called a non-metal displacement. For example, zinc react with the hydrochloric acid to form a zinc chloride, then displacement of hydrogen. So the hydrogen is the non-metal. So the hydrogen displaced from the HCl by the zinc. Ec10 plus HCl, it gives Ec10 Cl2 plus H2. So the oxidation state of zinc is 0 because that is a neutral atom. Then hydrogen, so the electrolyte is dissociated into H plus and Cl minus. The oxidation state of zinc in the Ec10 Cl2. So X as a zinc plus 2 into minus 1 equal to 0, X minus 2 equal to 0, X equal to plus 2. And then hydrogen is elementary state, so 0. So zinc 0 to plus 2, that is increase. Increase means oxidation. The oxidation state of hydrogen in HCl is plus 1. Plus 1 to 0, decrease. Decrease means reduction. The next one is this proportionation reactions or auto redox reaction. That means in redox reaction, the same compound can undergo both oxidation and reduction. In such a reaction, oxidation state of one and same element, both it is increased and decreased. This is called a disproportionation reaction. For example, Cl2 react with the base to form a ClO3 minus plus Cl minus and then H2O. Don't worry about the balance equation. What is the oxidation number of the chlorine is 0 because elementary state. Now you are going to calculate the ClO3 minus X minus 3 into minus 2, that is the charged species. Charge of the molecule is minus 1. X minus 6 equal to minus 1. X equal to minus 1 plus 6. X equal to plus 5. Oxidation number of chlorine in chlorate is plus 5. This is the minus 1. Yes. So what is the disproportionation reaction? The same compound can undergo both oxidation and reduction. In such a reaction, the oxidation state of one and the same element both increased and decreased. Actually 0 to plus 5. The next one is 0 to minus 1. So 0 to plus 5 increase. So it is oxidized. The next one is Cl2, 0 to minus 1, decrease. This is reduction, reduced. The next example, peroxide, 2H2O2, it gives 2H2O plus O2. So calculate the oxidation number of oxygen in peroxide. Calculate the oxidation number of oxygen in peroxide. 2 into plus 1 plus 2x equal to 0. 2 plus 2x equal to 0. 2x equal to minus 2. X equal to minus 2 divided by 2. X equal to minus 1. Now next one is calculate the oxidation number of oxygen in water. H2O. 2 into 1 plus x equal to 0. 2 plus x equal to 0. X equal to minus 2. Oxidation number of oxygen in water is minus 2. And then this is the elementary state. So oxidation number is 0. So plus 1 to minus 1 to minus 2, minus 1 to 0. This is decreases. This is reduction or reduced. This is increase is oxidation. So it is oxidized. Last one example. So in your book, there is a small mistake. So you have to change the number of moles of chlorine. So in your book is 2 moles of chlorine, but the correct answer is 3 mole of Cl2 plus 6 KOH. It gives 5 KCl plus KClO3 plus 3H2O. So now you are calculate the oxidation number of chlorine. So this is the elementary state, so 0. Next, calculate the oxidation number of chlorine in KCl. Plus 1 plus x equal to 0. X equal to minus 1. And then chlorate. Calculate the oxidation number of chlorine in the chlorate. Plus 1 plus x minus 6 equal to 0. X minus 5 equal to 0. X equal to plus 5. So the oxidation number of chlorine in chlorate is plus 5. So 0 to minus 1, decrease. So reduction. 0 to plus 5 is increase. Oxidation. The last one is competitive electron transfer reaction. What is competitive electron transfer? The comparison of electron displacement capacity. In metal displacement reaction, we learned that zinc replaces the copper from the copper sulfate solution. Let us examine whether the reverse reaction takes place or not. Now we are going to find out the reverse process. The copper, if it is copper, displaces the zinc from the zinc sulfate. As discussed earlier, place of metal of copper strip in zinc sulfate solution. The copper replaces zinc from the zinc sulfate solution. Cu2 ions would be replaced into the solution and the color of the solution would change into blue, but no such a changes is observed. Therefore, we conclude that among the zinc and the copper, zinc has more tendency to release the electron and the copper to accept the electron. So zinc react with the copper sulfate, it gives zinc sulfate and then copper atom. So simply the zinc is replace the copper from the copper sulfate to form a zinc sulfate plus copper. The reverse process, Cu react with the ZnSO4, it gives CuSO4 plus Zn. Is not possible because the zinc is the electron donor atom. Copper is the electron acceptor. So the reverse process is not possible. So the electron tendency capacity, electron donating capacity, maximum zinc. Average copper. Minimum is silver. So the next one is, let us extend the reactions to copper metal and silver nitrate solution. The place of strip of metallic copper is in the silver nitrate solution taken in a beaker. After some times, the solution slowly turns to blue. This is due to the formation of copper 2 plus ion. So copper replaces the silver from the silver nitrate solution. From the reaction, so copper react with the silver nitrate, it gives copper nitrate and then displace the silver. So simply the copper displaces the silver from the silver nitrate solution, but the reverse process is not possible. CuNO3 twice plus 2 Ag, it gives Cu plus 2 Ag NO3 is not possible because The electron donating capacity maximum is copper. In this reaction is copper. This electron accepting character is silver. So a reverse process is not possible. It indicates that between the copper and the silver, copper has the tendency to release the electron and the silver accept the electrons. From above the experimental observation, we can conclude that among the three metals, zinc, copper and silver, the electron releasing tendency is the following order. There is one more question. Zinc is greater than that of copper, is greater than that of silver. Zinc is the maximum electron donating character than copper than silver. So average donating capacity is copper and then minimum electron donating capacity is silver. Thank you, students.